We're live once again, guys. We're live once again. Make sure to like the stream, guys. It's been a minute since I've been on stream, so we'll see how we do here. I'll probably stream for like an hour, depending on how good it does. So yeah, we'll see how how we're doing for the start off. But yeah, we're just chilling, probably. Probably just gonna be chilling. I just went to see Scream 7, so I don't know if any of you guys went to see it, but that was low key pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty good. Scream 7. I think it's overhated, to be honest. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're just live once again. It's been a while since we've been live. If you guys ever wonder why I have a do-rag on, it's because I have braids now. And they got kind of frizzy recently, so I'm wearing it to tighten them again. But yeah, how y'all been? We're just gonna be chilling right now. We're just gonna be chilling on stream. But if you guys have any questions or anything to say, you can say in the chat. But yeah, that's about it. I don't know if y'all seen Scream 7 yet. That was pretty good. It was okay. I leave like a 7 out of 10, but yeah, we're just chilling on stream. It's been a minute. I don't know how long it's been. It's been like almost a year since I've been on stream. It's been a while. So we'll see how it does now. We'll probably take a minute. What's up? What's up? What's up? But yeah, I'm probably gonna drop a new video, y'all, in like a minute. Probably in like probably like today. Oh yeah, it's Kavilla. Oh yeah, what's up? I just got bored, so I just literally just turned on stream, so that's what I'm doing. It was so random. But yeah, I'm just chilling right now. But we'll see how the stream goes. I might be streaming for like maybe like 30 minutes or something, depending on how many people it is. Real to be honest, yeah, it was such a boring weekend, I'm not gonna lie. So that's why I turned on the stream and stuff. But yeah guys, I'll just be chilling on here or whatever. We'll see what happens. But what's it called? How long has it been since I went on stream? I don't know. I know. I feel like it should have been a 3-day weekend, to be honest. I don't know. I seen recently a lot of people on TikTok talking about it should be 3-day weekend should be like a thing and stuff. I feel like 3-day weekend should be a thing, to be honest. I don't know. I think it should be more like 2 days are just not enough, and Mondays just hit. They're like so bad, to be honest. So I don't know, but yeah, we'll have to see. School is only like a day, but we got summer break in like a couple months, so we're all gonna survive somehow. 37 people right now. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. We're just chilling right now. It's a boring weekend, so we're just relaxing. Hello, hello. Welcome. Yeah, I should just ask. You guys could ask questions or like talk about whatever. Doesn't matter to me. We're just chilling on stream right now. Make sure to like the stream too, guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, so what you guys are up to, or you guys ask questions, whatever. Well, it's just been boring right now. We got school tomorrow. We're not surviving tomorrow, but yeah. Hello, people. What's it called? Only been 3 minutes. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Rio, I do not know you, buddy. That's a little. But hello. Anyways, but yeah, I'm getting so dry right now. Bro, have you any of you guys ever seen Scream 7 yet? I don't know if it's just been me and a couple other people that I actually know that actually went to see it. I don't even know right now. But yeah, no. I'm probably gonna drop a new video like I say today. I'm probably gonna edit it after the stream or whatever. I might stream for like a couple, like maybe 10 more minutes or something. Play Battlefield 1. Wait, what is that on? I don't know. I feel like I heard that before. What is it? What is that on? I don't know. I don't really play. I haven't really played much games recently. I'm not gonna lie. Not only because like I barely have any consoles, but like it's just because honestly I don't know. I just had to catch up with a bunch of work and a bunch of. I've been trying to make new videos and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I don't know what consoles Battlefield 1's on though. I might have to look it up later. I have to see. I might though. I might. It depends. But yeah, I seen a couple. What's it called? I seen a couple TikToks talking about Wolverine and GTA 6 and stuff like that. I'm excited for Wolverine though. I might get a console just to play Wolverine because like Wolverine actually looks pretty good. So we have to see what happens. But I haven't really heard much about Battlefield 1. I don't know. I might look it up later. I'm probably gonna stream for like another 5 more minutes. I'm not gonna lie because it's been pretty dry today. So maybe like I say like 5 more minutes. Yeah, because I'll bring you to 10. Bro, what are you? Is that that's the ISO speed thing? My mom's kind of homeless, bro. I don't know. I might get Battlefield 1. I just don't know what console Battlefield 1's on. We have to see. I don't know what console that's on, so it really depends on what I'm doing or like what it's on, and I might be able to get it and whatever it is. So we have to see what happens. But yeah, I'm probably gonna drop something today. I know I have not been consistent at all, like for the past couple weeks or something. I might stream more often to be honest because streams are low key a little dry right now. So I might stream more to be honest. I'm probably gonna drop more streams, so don't worry guys. We're gonna be streaming more. And then I'm probably gonna be more consistent with my YouTube channel so to make sure that we're able to get it. So we're gonna be more consistent eventually. And we have to see what happens. So I'm gonna try to be more consistent and probably drop some more videos pretty soon. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna shoot to drop weekly, but that is not a promise. But I did just record a video today, and I could edit it after this after I hop off stream. So yeah, I'm gonna try to be more consistent with stuff. It's just been pretty busy right now, so we'll have to see what happens. To be honest, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna attempt to do my hardest to be more consistent. I've been kind of lazy. I'm not gonna lie. Recently, I've been pretty lazy, but we're gonna lock in. We're gonna try to get more. But yeah, no, I think I went to see Scream. I've seen so many movies so far this year, which is like the most movies I've seen in a short span of time. So I think it's just because 2026 looks like it's gonna be a good year for like stuff like that, and for shows too. The Boys season 5. I'm so excited for that. I need that season right now. But yeah, oh yeah, we hit 5 likes. All right. I mean, it's not crazy numbers, but that's better than a lot of other streams that I did in the past. But yeah, that looks pretty good. But The Boys season 5, I need that season right now, and I need Invincible season 4. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm chilling. I heard the Super Bowl. I see the Super Bowl. People are hating on the halftime show. I don't care if I'm going off topic right now. There's like barely anybody, so I'm just gonna like start yapping about stuff. But low-key, that Super Bowl, the game was bad, but like the halftime show's overhated. I feel like people were hating on that a little too much. People are either overhyping it or like hating on it. I feel like it was just a decent show. I feel like the hate and like the overhype is a little much. But yeah, what else happened this year so far? I don't really know. What else happened this year? Let me think. Oh yeah, I did not watch Wonder Man. I watched the first 3 episodes and I was just like, it wasn't bad. I feel like it was just overhyped, but I'm gonna watch it eventually. But I just didn't really care for it. And then, what else? Oh yeah, Send Help and 28 Years Later. Those were good movies. I know I haven't like dropped much reviews anymore. I'm not gonna lie, but like I might drop more reviews soon. But I feel like I just didn't feel like it. Please like and channel. Okay, I might check out your channel later, but I'm just chilling for now. But yeah, I have not dropped much reviews recently. It's because I've been focused on trying to like make my own movies and stuff. I know I used to drop a lot of reviews back like a couple years ago, and even though I've seen like a lot of movies recently and like a lot of stuff I used to not watch, I don't know. I just haven't felt like dropping reviews. But I went to see Primate 20 years later. What was it? Primate 20 years later. Stranger Things. Even though that's not a movie, I still seen it in theaters. And what's it called? Scream 7. And what else did I went to go to see this year? Yeah, and also what else did I go to see? Wait. Oh, I snuck in the goat, but like we only were there for half the time because we hopped in right after Scream 7. So I get no, that doesn't really count. We were there for like 10 minutes. But goat, I seen a little bit of goat, but I went to see like 4 or 5 movies. I'd say most of them. 20 Years Later was great. I love that movie. The new one that just came out. You might haven't talked about either of them. The 20 Years Later was really really good. I'd say I really like Send Help. That was really good. Primate was garbage. Stranger Things was garbage. I'm not gonna lie, Stranger Things was hot garbage. And then also, what's it called? What else came out that I went to see? I also went to see. My mind just went blank. I'm not gonna lie. But like, yeah, Primate and Stranger Things were garbage. 20 Years Later and Send Help were really good. I don't know what else I went to see. Oh, Scream 7 was mid. It was solid. I think it's overhated. But the killer's reveal at the end, that was terrible. Like the reveal at the end was terrible. It was hot garbage. But I'd say it was decent. I really liked the way Ghostface was moving. I liked how brutal it was. I don't care if it was a little cartoonish. I really liked how brutal the movie was, and the kills and stuff like that. I thought Scream 7 was pretty good. I don't know. Hiccup Joko. I don't know what that means, but okay. But yeah, I'd say it was actually pretty good. The Doomsday trailers. I don't know if you guys seen that, but those look pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. The Doomsday trailers look pretty crazy. And also, when are they dropping the Brand New Day trailer? That's my question. Because the Brand New Day, we've not been getting much like updates on that. Like in terms of trailer, like they need to drop the trailer soon because it's kind of getting bad out there. But yeah, I'm excited for Invincible and The Boys coming out. My Brand New Day hype is slowly going down because they have not dropped anything. It's I don't know what their marketing strategy is, but like they need to drop something. I'm not gonna lie. The Brand New Day is like the hype is like moving. It's moving. Hey, Radiant. Yo, what's up, Christian? One star. What's up? We're just live streaming, chilling right now. But yeah, I fight. I don't know if you guys like even like Brand New Day or like are excited for that anymore. But the Brand New Day trailer. Oh, what's up? Yeah, the Brand New Day trailer is not like Brand New Day hype is kind of not where it needs to be right now because like they did not drop any new trailers and stuff like that. So that's why my Brand New Day hype's going a little down. What's up, guys? You guys could like drop questions or like anything you guys want to say in the chat because we're just chilling on stream right now. I'm probably gonna go for like another 10 or something minutes depending on how well the stream does. But yeah, we're just chilling. Are you ever gonna do a Power Rangers fan series like I told you about? It depends. It really does depend, to be honest. I don't know. It depends. It depends. Maybe one day. I don't know about a series, but maybe one day if I have enough actors, and if I have a good enough story, I would like to do. And if I have like enough cool stunts to do, I would do like a short film. I would do a Power Rangers short film. I think it's a cool idea to do, but it really does depend, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, it really does. I might make it a short movie, like a short movie, but I don't know about a whole series and stuff like that. Okay, yep. Power Rangers is pretty cool. I think Power Rangers is pretty cool. One time I was thinking about Ninja Turtles. What's up, Flower Joy? What's up? We're just talking on stream. Just ask. You guys could ask questions, or you guys could tell me about something, or your guys' opinion on stuff. Doesn't really matter, or you guys can ask stuff. We're just chilling on stream right now, and we're just relaxing. So, yeah, we just got bored. It's our live streaming. But yeah, I might do Power Rangers one day. Power Rangers is actually a pretty cool idea. I think if I did though, it would probably be like a short movie. Also, guys, if you guys are able to, make sure to like the stream. It helps a lot. But so that we're able to like do more streams, and I'm gonna try to make more videos for you guys to watch quite soon. I just recorded a video like not too long ago, so I recorded it literally like 5 minutes before I started streaming. So I'm going to start editing that after I hop off stream. So don't worry, guys. I'm going to be releasing more videos and stuff like that. And yeah, so you guys are able to are from. I'm not sure what that means. Rio are from. Will Doctor Octopus ever appear? Ooh, this is a good question. This is a good question. I'm not sure if Doctor Octopus will ever appear. If he was ever going to appear, it probably would have been inside of our Spider-Man series with the younger actors and actresses and stuff. I feel like for the reboot, I'm going for more grounded villains, but that doesn't mean Doctor Octopus would ever appear. That's just all I know for sure is that we have to see. We'll have to see. All I can say is for the first rebooted film, definitely no. But if we ever go back to our old series with the younger actors and actresses, or if in the distant future with our new rebooted trilogy, we might be able to do Doc Ock. I don't know. We have to see. Honestly, if you guys here, I know the viewers are small, but if any of you guys watched our movies, who would you say is your favorite villain from our movies? React to my Ultimate Spider-Man episode, please. Maybe we have to see. It depends. I'm gonna try to release more videos, so I might do a reaction again to a movie. So it depends. I won't do any promises, but I'll just say that I'm gonna try to do more videos. So if I ever do have time for that, I will actually try to react to it, or I'll just watch it and leave you a comment talking about it and giving you what I think about it. So we have to see. We have to see. Um, but yeah, all I do know for sure is that I'm going to be trying to make more videos. Yeah, okay, thanks. No problem. No problem. Just trying to help support other creators out there, other small movie creators out there. Cool. I thought Electro had a good story. I like Green Goblin plot twist though. What about Hobgoblin? Do you mean like you? What about if Hobgoblin's ever gonna show up? Like, are you asking if Hobgoblin's ever gonna show up, or like, what do you? I don't know. Maybe. Actually, I will not lie. I will not lie. Oh, hi. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the stream. I will not lie. Originally, Hobgoblin was going to be the villain for our next Spider-Man movie. Since we're already rebooting it, I'll just tell you this right now. For our original series of Miles Morales, whenever I announced the Sinister Six, it wasn't going to give you the names. Here's what the lineup was going to be. So this is crazy information because I didn't tell anybody else. So the people on stream are like the only ones to hear about this. So like the Sinister Six was going to be Hobgoblin, who was going to be Hannah Osborne's brother, David from Antoine from Scream for the Camera. He was going to be playing Hobgoblin in our Spider-Man movie. Electro was going to come back. He wasn't dead. He was going to come back. Chameleon was going to be on the team. We were going to bring Kraven the Hunter back. Yep. Kraven the Hunter was supposed to come back. Mr. Negative was going to be on the team. And then Dr. Octopus was going to be on the team. So, yeah. That was originally what the team was going to be. That's something I haven't told anybody inside of our videos because I eventually put it on pause and definitely delayed it. So I'm not sure if that'll ever come out or if we'll just give it a different story. All I know is that we're going to try to focus on the reboot right now. I don't speak that. What nationality am I? Nationality? I don't know specifically. All I know is that I'm African American, clearly. So I'm not sure what it is specifically. I need to look it up. To be honest, I need to find out my heritage a little more. I'm not really good with it, so I honestly need to lock in and do it. Also, for the reboot, I don't know if you guys saw the casting, but the reboot is gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, we have to see what happens. But yeah. What's it called? Somebody said 67676. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What happened to the Kingpin? He kind of disappeared after the fight with Green Goblin. Yeah, that's exactly what the next Spider-Man movie was gonna like. That's exactly what it was actually gonna explain and stuff like that. It was actually gonna supposed to give you guys that Mr. Negative was gonna be going after Kingpin, and Kingpin was gonna kind of try to run for mayor after the Green Goblin attacked him. Because Green Goblin basically attacked and burned down Oscorp inside Spider-Man after he fought Green Goblin. So Green Goblin burnt down Fist's tower and stuff for revenge, and the Kingpin fled away, and then he tried to like blame vigilantes. And that's why Mr. Negative was going to go after him, because Mr. Negative had beef with him in the past. So yeah, Kingpin has beef with a lot of villains. Did you hear of Haitian Country? I don't think I really heard of that. I'm not really good with it. I haven't heard of that. It sounds pretty interesting. I might look it up later after the stream. Oh, more 60 something spamming. Did you hear about yeah. So that's basically exactly why Kingpin disappeared, is because he just fled and stuff like that. Michael said hi again. What's up, Michael? Welcome to the stream. We're just chilling and talking. I'll be answering questions, or you guys can tell me like what you guys think about stuff. And yeah, that's basically what we're gonna be doing right now. I need to but yeah, I will hope the reboot's gonna start filming soon. Wait, can you add Venom / Hobgoblin in the new Miles Morales film? We're gonna have to we're getting some good questions in. Hold on, guys. Okay. Venom, Like I said, Hobgoblin was going to be in the new Spider-Man movie, and also Venom was going to be in Dark Oasis. So yeah, I'm not sure if we'll ever be able to see them again. We'll have to see. I hope so. It depends on what story I'm going for. Before Dark Oasis got canceled, will we have seen Jonah James Jamerson? Because in your deleted scenes, Peter Parker mentioned he got a job for the Daily Bugle. Yo, yes, this is actually a really good question. I don't know if I was planning to make a video explaining what the original plan was for Dark Oasis and what the full film was, because I'm telling you guys it would have been crazy if it wasn't canceled. So basically, what's it called? Originally, Jonah James Jamerson was gonna have a pretty big role in Dark Oasis. We had him cast and everything. Peter Parker was gonna be working for the Daily Bugle, and Jonah James Jamerson, Peter was obviously gonna get the symbiote. He was gonna be rude to Eddie. Eddie was gonna get fired, and then also Venom was supposed to get whenever Venom got the symbiote, he was gonna attack Jonah James Jamerson, and what's it called? Jonah James Jamerson was about to get kidnapped by Eddie Brock and Cletus Cassidy, and then they're gonna hold Jonah James Jamerson hostage until Spider-Man showed up. And also, Cletus Cassidy was gonna become Carnage inside of the movie. I'm not gonna lie, that was gonna be the final fight. I don't care if it's overstuffed. I feel like the plot was gonna be crazy. Cletus Cassidy. So basically, Peter Parker was gonna have the symbiote, and he was gonna be hunting down Cletus Cassidy because Cletus killed Uncle Ben. And then eventually, Cletus was going to get the symbiote himself, and him and Carnage, he was going to team up with Eddie Brock. And at the end, Cletus was going to get the symbiote himself, and he's going to become Carnage, and he was going to fight Spider-Man in the very end. So Cletus was like the main villain, and Eddie was like the side villain. So yeah, yeah, I do not know Indonesian, so I'm not sure why you're asking. I'm not sure about that well with other languages. I only know a little bit of Spanish and maybe a little bit of Korean. Don't ask why, but yeah. But yeah, no, that was the original idea for Dark Oasis. It was gonna be pretty crazy. Aunt May was gonna get killed by Carnage, by the way, and also Miles and Peter were gonna fight. It was a bunch of crazy stuff, crazy deaths, crazy fight scenes. But it is canceled now. But so we gotta move on. But I feel like the reboot. I hope you guys enjoy the reboot because I did can. I know I might have been disappointed you guys with like canceling movies and like not been posting inconsistently and stuff like that. Sorry about that, guys, but I will be trying to post more often. Six Sigma. I'm not okay. I don't know what we're talking about in the chat, but yeah, I'm going to be probably very soon. I'm going to be trying to post more frequently, and I'm excited for you guys to see the movies that we have pretty coming up pretty soon. To be honest, because we got a lot of stuff, and I think you guys will probably enjoy it. Let's try to get the stream to 10 likes, guys. Rainy, are you going to add Carnage and Mr. Negative in the new movie? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, I am. I feel like I'd rather consider Mr. Negative than Carnage. I'm not sure about Carnage, but Mr. Negative, debating on whether or not I should add. That's actually a really good question. What about Harry and Norman Osborn? I always wondered. That's actually I love these questions that we're getting because like this is actually good questions. I don't know. I was planning on making a video explaining our universe because it's kind of confusing. But Norman Osborn passed away, and Harry Osborn is like an adult. I mean, the actor playing him isn't an adult, but like in the universe, he's an adult, and he left Hannah Osborn, and Hannah's about like 17 or 18, so she's able to be at the company by herself. It's just that she's struggling trying to take care of the company, which is why she takes the Goblin formula while she's depressed. And Harry Osborn left the company because his father, Norman Osborn, before Norman passed away, Harry and his father did not have a good relationship. So that is why, exactly why Harry left his father and left Hannah to be by himself. And originally for the Miles Morales movie, I was planning on Harry coming back after Hannah died and coming back and saying that Hannah's dead because of him, and he was going to become Hobgoblin, blaming Spider-Man for her death. Let me see. Mr. Negative was trapped in the Oh my gosh, in the PS4 Spider-Man game. But I wish they would add the origins. Yeah, I think Mr. Negative is actually a pretty cool character. I just recently got into him. I wasn't really a fan of him until now. I think Mr. Negative is actually pretty cool. I like how he can mind control you and how he has like his negative energy and stuff like that. So I was planning on Mr. Negative to show up inside of our next Spider-Man movie for Sinister Six. In Voltage, I think Noah mentioned the Avengers. So that means they exist. What were they doing when Electro was trying to control the city? Let's just say the Avengers were off world. That's the only excuse I can honestly get. get away with. I would just say a voltage was I'd say the Avengers were honestly just off world in space, maybe fighting Thanos or something. And also, even though Electro did say he was trying to take over the city, he wasn't successful at all, or like he wasn't even close to being successful. He just made a little storm and that was it. So it was a minor threat for Miles to be able to take care of. But all I can say is, yeah, let's just say the Avengers. To be honest, that is a pretty big plot hole, and it's good that you mentioned it. But I will just say that the Avengers most of the time are off world and they're really busy. But can Noah get powers in the new movie? Please, I beg you. I'm not sure if we're gonna continue that series, but if we do, I do plan on to get having Frogman get a buff, a little bit of a buff, in the new movie. So don't worry, Noah will not be as weak. I do think people realize that Frogman gets beat up. Noah gets beat up every single time he tries to fight someone. So that's a pretty good thing that you pointed out. If we do continue the series, then yeah, he will get new powers, or like not powers, but he'll get like some kind of suit to help him fight better, or some kind of serum to help him boost his strength and like what he's how he's actually able to help out and stuff like that. So yeah, I do think he'll get buffed and stuff like that. We'll have to see though. We'll have to see. That probably means Peter Parker was with Avengers 2 since he wasn't in Voltage to help Miles. Uh, no, Peter Parker actually wasn't in the what's it called with the Avengers. I don't know why I stuttered. I was like, no, he was actually Peter Parker is actually just fighting other villains that we haven't shown off screen. I was planning on to explain that in Power and Responsibility, but there's a lot of stuff I cut out of Great Responsibility. But actually, Peter Parker was fighting people like Scorpion, fighting people, basically characters that we aren't able to show in our films. He was fighting while Miles was taking care of Electro, Green Goblin, and etc. Because Peter Parker was basically fighting people like Rhino, Scorpion, and etc. and stuff like that. Can Miles get the Hellfire Gala suit though? It's because it's kind of cool. I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm not sure we'll go back to our old Spider-Man series though, guys. I don't know if you guys seen the community post. I think Flower Joy saw it, but our Spider-Man movies will be getting rebooted, meaning that like all of our characters are rebooted. It'll be a new story, new everything. I might hop back to our old series eventually to like at least conclude the story, but it'll definitely be new. It'll be different and something to get used to, guys. But like in the 2000s, Ultimate Comics, can Peter Parker come back from the Oz formula? Um, it depends. Yeah. I don't know. It depends. That's actually a pretty good question. I need to ask you, have you seen TJ Channel's Spider-Man? Yes, I have, in fact, seen TJ Channel's Spider-Man. As someone who watches Elboy Carson, I've seen TJ Channel's Spider-Man. I have, guys. And, I think it's pretty, it's interesting. I'd say I've seen half of his first two movies, and I fully watched Collapse of the Spider-Verse. The one that Elboy Carson reacted to. I watched the entire thing. I'd say, yeah, TJ channels are different. I see that they upload sometimes. I seen I watched a couple of their movies, and I think Collapse of the Spider-Verse is a cool title. That was pretty cool. But I did watch TJ Channel's Spider-Man, and I think they were pretty. Elway Carson is awesome. His films are so awesome. Yep. Elway Carson is pretty good. Bye. Bye, Rio. But yeah, thank you for joining the stream, by the way. But Elway Carson is pretty awesome, to be honest. I think that, I think Elway Carson, I do follow Elway Carson on Instagram, and I do see that he is making a new Spider-Man movie, which is pretty cool. I think if you guys have Instagram, you should follow Elway Carson and keep up to date, or you guys should follow me to keep up to date. But I do see Elway Carson is making a new Spider-Man movie, and I do see his set photos, and I think it looks pretty good, and I'm excited to see what Elway Carson cooks up. Who do you think wins, TJ Channel's Spider-Man or Radiant Films' The XD Spider-Man? Impossible Darkness has a really cool storyline. I honestly, watching both of our movies, I think our Spider-Man has better feats. I think our Miles, this is not biased. If you ask me other fan film creators, I'll tell you that they'll beat mine. I'm not biased. I'm not biased. But I'm going to say Radiant Films. Even though it's mine, I'm not biased. I'll tell you most of the other Spider-Man fan film creators, their versions of Spider-Man will beat ours in a fight. But TJ Channels is not beating ours, if I'm going to be honest. Ours has crazy feats. Not only is the little kid Miles stronger, a little 7-year-old looking kid, but he's soloing TJ Channel's Spider-Man. His feats are pretty good. He fought Electro during the fight, and it was also during his first couple weeks. He beat Electro. who was like summoning an entire lightning storm across Brooklyn. He took Electro's energy and blasted it back to him. So number one, he's already stronger. Peter Parker is also pretty strong too. Shocker, who was strong enough to blast Miles all the way across the other side of like the map during that fight scene. Peter Parker soloed Shocker. So yeah, I'm pretty sure our version of Radiant Films XD is gonna be winning. Our Shocker is way stronger than TJ Channels, and our Peter is stronger. In my opinion, I'm not being biased. You could ask me other creators. I'll tell you if they win or not. Like genuinely, LB Carson's would probably beat ours. There's a lot of creators that would beat ours, but TJ's is not. His Spider-Man is not beating ours. If I'm going to be honest, I think ours is winning. I would, especially if ours was like older. Our Spider-Man was older. The fact that he's able to do it like in his early stages and as a young kid, he's still able to take on those villains. Yeah, I think our Spider-Man is probably going to be stronger. Have you seen Dawn of Spider-Man? It's a really old film. I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think I've seen that. I don't know if that's from Six Side Studios or from TJ Channels, because that sounds familiar. That does sound very familiar. I don't know. I haven't watched much fan films recently. I'll tell you that. I haven't watched much fan films recently. I've kind of just been out of fan films right now. Six Side. Okay, I might have seen a little bit of it. I think the only Six Side Studios films I've seen are I've seen Rise of a Legacy, which I love Rise of a Legacy, and I've seen Final Swing, which is it's a masterpiece. One of the best fan films ever. Final Swing is genuinely really, really good. It's phenomenal. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes. It felt like an actual movie. That was great. Six Side is very good. Peter Parker could be revived from Oz formula because in the early 2000s when the funeral happened, Peter came back to the house and him and Miles won the fight. I think Peter Parker will stay dead because not only are we rebooting our movies, Christian, you have to hear us out. It's going to be a reboot. So, like, Miles and Peter Parker, they're going to be different. And here, guys, I'll tell you this. This is something I haven't even announced in the video yet. Since you guys are on the live stream, I'll tell you this, because I haven't even told much people this. I will announce who's playing Miles Morales from now on. Because this is the reboot. So, like, this is going to be different. It's going to be me. I'm Miles Morales. Because I want a more age-accurate cast. I'm going to be Miles Morales. So, that's what I'll tell you guys now. That's the announcement. Yep. It's going to be more age-accurate. So, I'm going to be playing Miles Morales. I'm obviously not going to be wearing this. I only have this because my braids are a little messy right now. But I'm going to, once I take my hair out and get the afro back, yeah, I'm going to be Miles Morales, guys. That's what I'm going to say. You guys have to watch the video for the rest of the news. I think that Spider-Man would probably solo your Spider-Man. He's gotten some good feats, but it'll be close. Which Spider-Man are you talking about? Are you talking about Six Side Spider-Man, or are you talking about, what's it called? Which Spider-Man are you talking about that would beat ours? Because it's not TJ Channels. I'll tell you that. I'll pull up feats right now. It's not TJ Channels. I hope not. They won a fight against the Green Goblin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. They did win it. Ours, if you're talking about ours, then yeah, we won a fight against him. Pretty sure we did. But which one are you talking about, Flower Joy? Because I'm pretty sure TJ's not beating ours. Unless it is Six Side you're talking about. Six Side is definitely beating ours. Because Six Side is strong. Six Side is very strong. He's a strong one. But our reboot is going to be, he's going to be pretty strong too. I'm not going to lie. But I think TJ's is not that strong. I think TJ's is a fodder and Six Side is pretty OP because he fought Carnage and he fought Venom. Both. So Six Side is actually pretty strong. It really depends, to be honest, y'all. But yeah, we hit 30. Yeah, like will Lizard be in the reboot? It depends. Wait, hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab something. But yeah, what's it called? Will Lizard be in the reboot? I don't know. I honestly do not know if Lizard is gonna be in the reboot, y'all. Cause like, I've been considering it. It really depends. It really does. I kind of want to do new villains, but like, or like redo villains that I messed up on. I think Lizard was pretty good, but I definitely think that what's it called? I think that we did Lizard right, but I think Prowler we kind of messed up on, to be honest. Even though he wasn't a bad villain, I think we messed up on. So I want to reboot Prowler. So Prowler and Shocker are going to be in the reboot. And the second and third villain, I will not tell you guys yet. Because I'll announce that whenever the first movie comes out, at least. Six Side Studios. What about Peter versus Miles? TJ Channels would lose. Miles wins extreme diff. Peter wins mid high diff. Yeah, I'd say that. I say TJ Channels would lose to our Miles and Peter. They both win high difficulty and stuff like that. But I think Six Side would probably whoop ours because he has crazy feats. In a fight with TJ Channels, yeah, I'd say he'd lose. I'd say he'd probably lose. I think the Art Spider people are decently strong, especially for their age. And I think if our Miles grew up, then Miles would probably be stronger. I have an idea for Miles Morales movie involving him becoming a teacher like Peter Parker and like titled Miles Morales growing up. Maybe in the distant future. We have to see. Will we get more comic accurate costumes? Okay, I'll tell you this. Miles Morales costume, Spider-Man costume, it's gonna be simple. Same, I'm pretty sure our Spider-Man costume's always been comic accurate. But I think do you mean like our villain costumes? Because villain costumes will be more comic accurate. Tell me if you're talking about villain costumes or Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man is gonna be pretty much the same, just the same kind of Spider-Man costumes we've been going for. But villain costumes, yeah, they're gonna be more comic accurate. The Prowler, we're gonna have like a purple Prowler mask over him. But he is gonna have metal armor. I might spray paint the metal armor purple, depending on if I feel like it. But yeah, all I'll say is Prowler will be having a new, definitely way better suit than his previous counterpart because our Prowler suit was just not it back then. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Prowler suit was not it. But I do think that you guys will enjoy our new ones. And Shocker will be having a way more comic accurate costume. I'm going to go for comic accurate with Shocker. And I think you guys will like it. I meant like the villains. I thought the villains weren't very comic accurate besides the lizard. Yeah, Christian, that'd be fire. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, you're right about that. The villain costumes are not very comic accurate. But I do think that this one you'll find a lot more comic accurate. I say, yeah, you're right about, I mean, I guess Green Goblin in Last Web, you have to admit, we at least gave Green Goblin the purple jacket and then the purple the green ears and mask. I guess that was kind of comic accurate. But Electro wasn't really. I'd say the Lizard was. Craven kind of was. But I see what you mean, yeah. Electro definitely wasn't huge. Electro was kind of dressed like a hobo, so I get what you mean. But yeah, no. For the reboot, they're definitely going to be a lot more comic accurate, and I think you guys are going to like it. In Spider-Man Fallout, I thought Tombstone would be the main villain and be like a street gang film. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good thing. No, Tombstone was not the main villain, but I was considering Tombstone being the villain for one of our new rebooted Spider-Man movies. But yeah, it depends. I was considering Tombstone for the new film, but now I'm going for Prowler. Because Prowler is honestly just like a better start and stuff like that. I think Prowler is a better starter villain for Miles Morales. Radiant, can the villains be more movie and / comic accurate? Yeah, that's what I was just telling Fowler really about. We're gonna try to make it more like movie / comic accurate and stuff like that. But yeah, that's definitely what we're gonna be going for. We're gonna be going for like more movie / comic accurate villains for the rebooted movie. We're gonna be going for more. That's why I said age accurate. I want this movie to be more accurate with everything else and stuff like that. Everything's gonna be more accurate and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy the new film when that drops. Radiant can the what's it called? Oh, well that was reacted. But yeah, we're gonna be going for more accurate, better kind of quality, better fight scenes, better acting. Everything is just gonna be like a higher bar than our original film. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I really hope I'm able to like help you guys enjoy it and stuff like that. But yeah, we honestly have to see what happens whenever that comes out. I'm hoping it comes out soon, very very soon. Can a Charcho Man and other Spider heroes come in other films? Is my last request. Can a Charcho? I'm not sure who Charcho Man is. Also, oh yeah, Flower Joy asked about Frogman. I thought Frogman will be, what's it called? I thought Frogman would be the main villain since he was in the comics. Yeah, I do know Frogman was a villain in the comics, but Frogman's son ends up becoming a hero, and that's the one I took inspiration from. I didn't take it from the father, I took it from the son. So yeah. Will Frogman be in the new Spider-Man film? No, guys, I think you guys should like check out my community post because I announced on my community post that our Spider-Man movies will be rebooted. So like everything will be new. All the cast will be old cast will be gone. Everything will be new and like brand new, and all the villains will be new and stuff like that. So like there will be like every actor is gonna be different pretty much. Atracho Man is someone from the 2005 Spidey game. I don't know if I'll have to look it up and maybe I would actually do that. It depends. It really does depend. Well, yeah, I'll say the Ultimate Comic. I'll say buy Ultimate Comics. I have to check out the Ultimate Comics and stuff like that. But I would only say Ultimate Comics because our new trilogy will literally be called Ultimate Spider-Man Legacy, and then the next one will be called Ultimate Spider-Man something, Ultimate Spider-Man something else. So it'll all be like how Amazing Spider-Man is called Amazing Spider-Man. Our new trilogy will be called Ultimate Spider-Man. So yeah, that's where we'll probably be taking inspiration from. Because they both have ultimate in the name and stuff like that. All spiders have some kind of weakness, and Miles, I don't know if he has one. Yeah, Miles, he doesn't really have much weakness. It's just if you're stronger than Miles and you're stronger than Miles, will you ever make a DC film or keep making Marvel films? I used to like want to make a DC film, but it honestly really depends though. If I make a DC film, it'll probably be like a short film. I'd say probably like a short film or something like that. Um, yeah, I think it's probably gonna be a short film, a short DC film, maybe like a short one about a vigilante. I was considering doing a Red Hood short film because we had a really cool Red Hood costume with like a realistic looking helmet. It looked awesome. I think it was in my Grand Rapids Comic Con video that you could see the Red Hood costume. It was peak. Like you could check out that video and see that Red Hood costume. That was the one I was planning to use for a DC film. Oh yeah, I think it's using losing loved ones. Yeah, Miles has lost a lot of loved ones. I will admit, our movies are kind of dark for like ones with little kids, cause what's it called? I think that Miles has lost a lot. He's lost his mom. He lost his uncle Aaron the Prowler. He's lost Peter Parker. He's lost quite a few people in his life. So I do think all those ones are darker. And the reboot will have everybody like basically back to life. Well, but can you make a Spider-Man slash Venom crossover short film? I think eventually, yeah. Whenever I get like a higher budget, eventually I'd probably do something like that. That would be pretty cool. That sounds pretty neat. That sounds pretty nice, pretty cool. I do wish we were able to finish the Arc Oasis, to be honest, so you guys would be able to see what that would look like. But yeah, I'll think about that. I'll consider it. Will we ever be able to see the Avengers? Also, this is a joke, but I'm also interested in your old Avengers series with the toys. Is that connected? Oh my gosh. Is that connected to my Spider-Man films? That would be crazy if I said it was, because I we could say it was, because, it wouldn't be. Should I make that connected? That would be crazy, Logie. That would actually be crazy, because I could easily say it's connected, to be honest. I could say the Avengers series is connected because none of them really like contradict each other or like none of them really affect the plot and stuff. Also, guys, if you guys are still on stream, could you make sure to like the stream so we're able to hit at least 10 likes before the stream's over? But if there's a chance Sinister Six is in the new film, will Miles fight them alone? Guys, like I said, the reboot is gonna be a reboot, guys. So I'm not sure about the Sinister Six since it's gonna be a reboot. Miles is gonna be different. But if we ever do the Sinister Six movie, um, if we ever do a Sinister Six movie, then yes, he was gonna fight it with Frogman, and I was thinking about Punisher, but we'd have to see. Oh yeah, that'd be crazy. But Spider-Man was in it. Yeah, but that was Peter Parker. I'm pretty sure, wasn't it? Or was Miles in it too? If Miles was, then yeah, we can't. But we could do Peter Parker was in it because Peter Parker was busy with something, and the Avengers were mind controlled. So that would explain what Peter Parker was at during Voltage. I don't know. I have some concept art for your version of the Avengers. I'm gonna put it in my post right now. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, tag me in the post. Tag me in the post. I like to check it out and stuff like that. That sounds pretty cool. I'll definitely watch that or look at it or whatever pictures you have to draw and stuff like that. But yeah, I'd say that I'd say it's pretty. That'd be wild if the Avengers toys were in it. Oh, Miles is in it. Oh yeah, never mind. Unless we said it was in between Voltage and Last Web, or if it was in between Last Web and Great Responsibility, then that would explain it. But oh wait, you didn't notice that? Yep, here it is. I know you didn't notice the frog head. Yeah, there's a frog head right there. There he is. Yep, there he is. But yeah, no, Frogman is in the back. He's just chilling. It's a frog head. I know you guys didn't notice that. Frogman is just chilling. Let me grab it for a quick second so you guys are able to see him close up. But yeah, this is Frogman in the back. This is what he looks like. This is the mask we use. There's a little mannequin. We're using a mannequin head and stuff like that. But yeah, that is Frogman for you. There's Frogman. I think it's pretty. I like the mask a lot. I might use it eventually for like even something that's like outside of the Spider-Man stuff, to be honest. But that's a cool observation. You caught that. I didn't think anybody would catch that. I mean, I thought you guys would see in the background. I didn't think you guys would actually point it out. That's pretty cool and nice. But yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, I think that that'd be crazy if I did say the toy thing was canon to our Spider-Man movies. That would be pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie. But we'd have to see what happens. To be honest, we'd have to see what happens if it's still in or whatever, if it's actually canon or not, because then that would just be like, that'd be pretty insane though. That'd be pretty crazy. What guys? I'm not gonna lie. One day I am gonna have to collab with another fan film creator, like on like live and stuff like that. I will. I am considering that. I do think I'd have to collab with another fan film creator on live streams and stuff like that. We'd have to see. I do think I'd be down for that. I don't know. It's just something random that I thought. Should I do that, guys? I don't know if you guys are in the chat, but like, should I actually like collab with another fan film creator on live stream so you guys are able to enjoy that and stuff like that and be able to get content out of that? Because I think that'd be pretty cool if we're able to talk on live stream with like another fan film creator and I'm just talking to them and stuff like that and we like ask each other questions and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe one day I might do that. You guys tell me in the chat if you guys are down for that. Let me see. Who wins? Tom Holland, no tech versus RadiantFilms XD, Spider-Man full power, no win bet. I'd say Tom. But I think our Peter would give him a fight, a run for his money. I don't think our Peter's that weak. But actually, I think Tom would win extreme difficulty. Because our Peter, since we were on budget, we weren't able to show like his highest feats. But I do think our Tom would win extreme difficulty. But if Dark Oasis was like released and stuff, you guys would be able to see. You guys would be able to see Peter's full power. Because I was planning on having like a scene where he gets so mad he punches him, Carnage or Cletus through like an entire wall, and Cletus just flies through like multiple walls. It was gonna be a really cool VFX scene. But I wasn't able to release that, so I'm not allowed to count that as a feat. But I'm just saying our Peter was pretty strong. But Tom's is low-key a little stronger because he's more agile. Who do I think the main villain is for Brand New Day? Okay, Brand New Day. We need a trailer for Brand New Day. We need a trailer. But honestly, I do think that the main villain is going to be Tombstone. Unfortunately, I don't want it to be Tombstone. But I do think it's going to be Tombstone. But I do think Tombstone has a lot of potential. But I wanted it to be Mr. Negative because I heard about Hulk becoming savage again. And I seen the trucks and stuff. But yeah, I'd say I think it's going to be Tombstone, but I really hoped it was going to be Mr. Negative. I really wanted it to be Mr. Negative so badly. I really wanted it to be Mr. Negative. What are Peter's strength feats in your film? You can make them up. Also, what happened to Spider-Man Freshman Year? It sounded cool. Oh, Spider-Man Freshman Year was literally just Spider-Man Great Responsibility. I just changed the name because I added Miles. Spider-Man Freshman Year was going to be a prequel to our Miles Morales films, and it'll explain like Peter Parker in his first stages of being Spider-Man. That's why it's called Freshman Year. But I eventually just changed it to Great Responsibilities. But Spider-Man Freshman Year was literally just going to be the same plot, except without Miles, and it was going to have like Kraven hunting down the lizard, which is exactly what we did for our film. So Spider-Man Freshman Year and Great Responsibility are basically the same thing. It was just going to be early stages of Peter Parker and no Miles Morales. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, I sent the concept Avengers post. All right, I have to check it once I get off stream so I'm able to actually see it. But I will have to check it out though. Oh yeah. Also, what are Peter Parker's strength feats? Oh yeah. So basically, Peter Parker originally for the movie, these aren't stuff I made up. These are just like deleted scenes that I never actually were able to record because of like circumstances, either with budget or like we just didn't want to risk any actors because our actors are pretty young. But originally there was going to be a scene where the robbers were trying to get away and they're going to drive and Peter was going to stand in front of the car and like lift out his hands and like stop the car and actually push against the car and the robbers were going to push it at full speed, and Peter was actually going to push against it and push the car all the way back. So Peter was going to be pretty strong. Peter was going to have pretty cool strength feats. But Spider-Man 2002 is awesome. The plot is cool, and they're pretty. Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about Tobey Maguire's movie for 2002, but yeah, I do really like that movie. I just recently rewatched Spider-Man 2. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2. I watched it with a friend yesterday. It was either yesterday or Friday. No, I think it was Friday. It's a really good movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Spider-Man 2 is a masterpiece. I love that movie. I genuinely love that movie. Dang, bro, that's strong. Yeah. Yeah, oh, I just burped. It's my fault. Gosh. But yeah, he's gonna be pretty strong. I will tell you, in the reboot, since we have older actors and we have like more good stunt games and stuff like that, I'm gonna say we are gonna be having some car stunts, either with him pushing the car or with him being on top of a car or with him webbing a car and pointing it back. We are gonna have a car stunt scene, which is gonna be pretty cool. I'm planning to have a car stunt scene inside of the new movie, the reboot. Like, you guys are on stream, you guys are getting like information nobody else really gets. What's my favorite Spider-Man game? I'd probably say Spider-Man 2, even though I wasn't able to play much of them. I'd say the one that I played so far, I only played like Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. And I think Spider-Man 2 is probably my favorite. I played Spider-Man 1 whenever I was a lot younger, though, so I don't really remember Spider-Man 1 like that, so I might be a little bit more biased to Spider-Man 2. And also, Spider-Man 2 was a lot of the inspiration for Spider-Man Great Responsibility and Spider-Man Dark Oasis, so that's why that's why I'm biased to Spider-Man 2, because that game was like a lot of my inspiration and stuff like that for those videos and those movies and stuff like that. But yeah, I'd probably say Spider-Man 2 if I'm going to be honest. If I'm going to be still for real, Spider-Man 2 probably. But yeah, what's up, bro? Long time no see. What's up, Travis Studios? It's been a long time no see. I was literally just talking about it. I don't know. It's been a while. Oh yeah, I also seen that Spider-Man movie. That was pretty good that you dropped. But I'll say my favorite Spider-Man game is Spider-Man 2. But yeah, that was a pretty good Spider-Man fan film, Travis. I liked what you did there. I like the new actors, and I'm excited for your sequel. And you did a reboot, so I'm having to reboot too, so I'm not gonna lie, so let's see. You should make a Peter Parker film with no Miles Morales is in there, just a random idea. Yeah. Honestly, I've been considering that, but like I feel like with the reboot it's for sure gonna be Miles Morales, but in the distant future, if I ever do like reboot Spider-Man again, I am considering doing just a Peter Parker film. I really like Peter Parker as a character, and I like the Aunt May thing, and I like the symbiote storyline. Peter Parker just has so much. Even though I really love Miles, I think Peter has like more stuff he can do with besides from like the Miles Morales stuff. What's it called? You should make Lizard versus Craven in your films. Craven's beating Lizard. You guys seen that move? Great Responsibility. Most of you guys have. Craven was like messing Lizard up. That's why Peter had to save him. But that's a good question though. Craven's winning that though. Lizard was kind of weak in our movies. I'm not gonna lie, but Craven's pretty strong. He tore Peter up. Hey bro, thanks. I'm writing the sequel right now. Yes, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see. I don't know who the villain was. It was either Kingpin or Prowler, but I'm excited to see what you do there. I really liked it. I think it was pretty cool. Yeah, Craven solos low mid diff. I would say yeah, mid difficulty. Craven would beat it. But yeah, I'd say low difficulty. Craven's winning that because our Craven was strong and Lizard gave Peter a fight, but as soon as Craven pulled up, Lizard was like getting knocked in his jaw and it was like getting beat up. I'm sorry, but like Craven's messing Lizard up. I'm not gonna lie. Craven's pretty strong. Craven was strong in there. I'd say Craven's winning that. Yeah, Craven solos. Yeah, I'd say he solos low mid diff. I think our version of Craven was strong. And I think if I didn't do the reboot, then Craven was going to return for our Sinister Six storyline. I know that's a little bit of a spoiler, but we're rebooting it anyway, so it doesn't even matter, to be honest. But he was going to, like, return for our Sinister Six storyline. Bro, why is my friend in the chat? This is why your comment got blocked, bro. That's disgusting. I'm not even going to, like, you know what, whatever. But Cyber knows yeah. Who's your favorite Spider-Man? Tom, Toby, or Andrew? Toby, Tom, and then last place Andrew. I'm not gonna lie. I think Toby's like has like the best like movies and stuff like that. But like Tom, honestly, he's just the most consistent. I think Tom's the most consistent. And I like the high school stuff. But yeah, these are good questions in the chat, to be honest. I think these are good questions. But I think Tom is probably, I think Tom is pretty underrated. Andrew had a lot of potential. And I think Andrew was the best in No Way Home. I'm going to be honest. I think Andrew had a lot of potential, but his writing was just, and his movies were not good. But him in No Way Home was really, really good. Can Goblin come back to battle Miles and the plot can be like Stranger Things kind of script? I don't know. I think Green Goblin's actually dead. I don't know, because Green Goblin, they got beat up by Miles, they were gone, and they returned, and then they died. I think Green Goblin might just be gone. And especially with me rebooting everything, and like, Miles being like recast and everything, I'm not sure. We have to see, but I'm telling you, in the distant future, we might continue that storyline, but for now, I think that, honestly, I think Green Goblin's gone for now. I messy Hobgoblin. You miss Green Goblin? Is that what you mean? Or your Hobgoblin's messy? Oh yeah, you meant Hobgoblin. I meant Hobgoblin. We have to see. Come back to Battle Miles. Out of the 3 Spider-Man, who... Okay, I'm not answering that question. That's just weird. But, yeah. Wait, can I... Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. Alright, but yeah. That's basically what it is. But yeah, I'll say that. Will Scorpion ever be in a Spider-Man film? I'm not sure. I think we'll mention Scorpion on like a newspaper, but that's like crazy for a budget. That's like crazy for a budget. Also, Flower Joy, he did not mean who would come out on top in a fight. That's my friend. He just has some crazy questions. I know him. He was inside of our Scream movie. That's one of my friends. But yeah, no, that was not what he was asking. But will Scorpion ever be in it? I don't know. Scorpion would be like kind of crazy for our budget. I think it'd be really hard doing Scorpion. But if I was ever able to find a way, I do think I'd do Scorpion eventually. But for now, I don't think so quite yet. But I do think we'll mention Scorpion in a newspaper and mention that he exists in our universe. And like exists inside New York and stuff like that. Because like, yeah, I said that's probably what we do. Yeah, no, that was my friend. He was tripping in the chat. I don't know what he was doing, bro, but yeah, I just put my friend in timeout. He'll probably text me in a second, ask me why I did that. But no, yeah, he had to go. But yeah, I might do Scorpion. I'm excited to see Scorpion in Brand New Day, though. I'm really excited to see Scorpion in Brand New Day. I do hope he gets a mask, though, because I seen that leak where it showed him without a mask, and he just had that little skinny green suit. And I was like, put the mask on him. I want him to look like how he was in the PS4 games. That was really good. PS4 has like some of the best Spider-Man villain designs ever. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. Venom looks awesome. Rhino looks awesome. Scorpion looks awesome. Who else was in there? Tombstone looks awesome. Mr. Negative's great in there. Vulture is awesome in PS4. And then Shocker is awesome in PS4. Like, most of them, they don't miss. They don't miss. What about Rhino or Mysterio? Okay, I did say that I will not announce any villains for our new rebooted trilogy, but you mentioning Mysterio, all I have to say is Mysterio. That's a big question mark. I will not deny Mysterio. Rhino, I don't think so, but Mysterio may be in the work talks to be in our rebooted trilogy eventually. LOL, if you made an Avengers film, who would you play? You'd be a great Nick Fury. Also, who would you want to play for other characters? Mysterio was supposed to be in Great Responsibility. Yeah, Mysterio. It was either going to be Mysterio or Chameleon in Great Responsibility. But honestly, if I made an Avengers film, like, do you mean like actual professional actors to be in the Avengers film if I had to make one, or do you mean like my film? Who would I have play who? Because that really depends. I think Nick Fury, yeah, I'll probably be a good Nick Fury, or I could do Falcon to be honest. But yeah, it really depends on who I'd want to be in Avengers. Your film? Honestly, I'd probably have me as Nick Fury. I would have the guy who plays Kingpin as Falcon, I guess. That kind of makes sense. Mikey as Falcon. I would have. I don't know if you guys watched Scream, but the blonde guy Brax who played Anthony inside Scream. If I was making an Avengers movie, I'd probably have him be Captain America because that's like the only other role I can think of. Also, one of the other. I don't know. That's hard because most of my actors from my other films are young. The only recent actors that are like older that would fit Avengers roles are from our new Scream movie. Speaking of Scream, I think Spider-Man and Scream are like the two big films I'm working on. Scream number 2. But yeah, that'd actually be pretty hard. Mysterio was supposed to be a great responsibility. It was supposed to be Chameleon and Craven. Then I was considering Hobgoblin and Craven. Then I was considering Mysterio, and then I just settled on Lizard and Craven. Because Lizard and Craven just sounded the best to me. Because made sense. Craven hunting down the Lizard and stuff like that. That just made sense to me. Who wins? Scream, RadiantFilms XD versus Spider-Man. Well, there's 2 ghost faces, so it depends on which ghost face you're talking about. Because there's 2. There was Dex, aka Ty, who was the main character's cousin in Scream. Or are you... Yeah, but there's 2 ghost faces in that movie. So it really depends on which one you're talking about. But honestly, probably Peter Parker. Either or. Or either or Peter Parker. Thank you. Every film I made is Pete. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to make them better, so I actually really appreciate that you like the ones even the ones that are like lower quality. I really hope that. Alright, buddy. I see what you did there. You think you're clever, huh? Jess, I don't even know who you are. But alright, buddy, I see you. Maybe. Actually, maybe. Hold on. I would probably. I don't even know who you are, but that's actually low-key funny. Versus Peter and Miles versus the 2 ghost faces. Peter and Miles are winning. 2 ghost faces couldn't even handle the girl, Savannah. Even though they got like sneak attack, they were still not beating her at all. So it really depends, to be honest. It really depends. But yeah, I'd say it really depends. Man, a series custom figures. Make a series of custom figures like the Avengers. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do figures again.
Need to go behind. Where are the
but yeah, I'd say that. Oh, wait, hold on, I have to change angle because make an Angry Birds film. And Angry Birds is kind of crazy. Oh, wait a second. I know who this person is. That's why they said Captain Durak. That's my friend on his alt account, bro. Are we serious? That's literally him, bro. I knew it. I was like, bro, there's no way somebody random just said that. That's why you got banned. Spider-Man / B-Boy. Custom figures for an Avengers. Make a series of custom figures. I don't know if I'd ever do custom figures. I'm not that good at that stuff. Hold on, let me grab a charger, guys. My phone's on. Alright, but yeah, I'm back. But yeah, hold on. Let me see. Would you have Robbie Pattinson appear? Oh my gosh. Robert Pattinson? I mean, yeah, if I could. But like, I don't know if I'd ever have him because that's kind of crazy. Speaking of Robert Pattinson, I am excited for the Batman Part 2. I don't know when that's coming out, but like, I am actually waiting for that. I do need the Batman Part 2 to come out pretty soon because it's been a minute, so yeah. At least the Batman Part 2, to be honest. And I am excited for the Batman Part 2. Because I'm pretty sure that's supposed to come out 2027 or something like that. So we'll really have to see when the Batman Part 2 comes out. But yeah, here, let me set up my charger. But yeah, I do think that I'm excited for that. Very excited for the Batman Part 2. But yeah, y'all, it's been like an hour and 4 minutes. Dang, time flies. Alright guys, so I'm probably gonna drop a video today or tomorrow. Thank you guys for all hopping on stream and stuff like that. Make sure to like the stream. I'm glad we were able to hit 12 likes on the stream. Yo, that's not crazy amount for a video. It's a good amount for a stream. So, hey Alright, bro. Hey Marvel. Oh my gosh. Hey Marvel, I heard you guys were casting today. Alright, but about what? But yeah, thank you guys for hopping on stream. I'm probably about to wrap it up here in a second. Thank you for everyone. Make sure to like the stream before you guys head out. We had 13 likes now. That's actually pretty good for a live stream. My live streams don't really get that much likes. So I'm glad we were able to help on stream. Glad you guys are able to talk questions. I might stream next week or the next couple weeks. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for all hopping on. I'll talk to you guys next time. Maybe next stream we could actually have another fan film creator, or maybe one of my friends could be on stream with me or something like that. We'll have to see. Peace. Goodbye. Yeah, peace out, guys. Thank you all for being on the stream. Thank you guys for all watching my videos, and I'll talk to you guys next time.